All right. Welcome everyone to our special edition of our storage provider community update. Thank you all for attending. We had to schedule this special event because there's just been so much going on within the ecosystem. We wanted to provide you all with an opportunity to just get up to speed on all the different innovations coming from our community itself. When you look back on 2023, what a year it has been. It has been emotional, volatile, stressful, which is why it was even more important for us to kind of take a time out and talk about all the excitement going on that's been occurring behind the scenes. Never before in the history of Filecoin, in my opinion, has there been so many innovations that have been community driven being released all at one period of time. And that's why we wanted to use today to showcase a handful of these innovations and hopefully come back very soon with even more developments and releases being driven by the community itself. I look back, I hope we have a point in the future, sooner rather than later, when we look back at 2022 and 2023 and talk about just how challenging it was and perhaps how some of us didn't think we were going to make it. But through that adversity, we are still here and we are still growing. And it's because of this experience and these challenges that I actually feel more confident with more resolve about Filecoin than I ever have in my close to 1 year being part of this project. As I look back and reflect on the bear market itself, there's three things that come to mind that are undeniable based on my experience working with the community over this past year. Number one is that decentralization is a powerful truth that has become inevitable. And I see that more and more across all different projects across the ecosystem, especially when you look at Bitcoin and Ethereum. I think Filecoin sees this potential as well and is becoming more and more inevitable with every day that goes that goes on, and we are still here. Number two is that even throughout all this adversity, we are still continuing to grow. We are, over 1.1 exabytes of data onto the network. We are consistently reaching to 5 petabytes a day of data onboarded. And, it's very easy for us to construct a narrative where we can spike that rate up to close to 10 petabytes a day within the near future. And finally, my third point, and probably the most important, is that the people I've worked with in Web3, but specifically Filecoin, are the most talented and inspiring group of individuals I've ever come across with in my career. And I have such faith and optimism when I'm surrounded by this group of talented experts contributing their time and efforts to this ecosystem. And it's because of everyone's here's participation that I feel more optimistic and confident than ever. And I think today represents a major step forward to our future, our potential, and what we can achieve across onboarding humanity's data, across clients that we have yet to reach, across areas of the globe that we have yet to discover. So sit back and enjoy what is some of the most exciting advancements I've seen in the past year for Filecoin, and all community driven. And so with that, let's get started. We have an action-packed guest of expert speakers on our panel today. And so first and foremost, I'd like to kick it over to Hidde Hoogland, CEO of Descent.